Australia is a great country to live in. Fantastic lifestyle, a high standard of health, and most importantly, a very strong and consistent economy. With the opportunity now for significant investor visa migrants to Australia, together with long-term opportunities, our fund, with its customized approach to investment and personalized services, enables these investors to settle in very effectively into Australia. The SUMO SIV Managed Fund is an ASIC-registered, fully compliant managed fund for significant investor visa applicants and wholesale investors. We have helped grow the wealth of numerous high-net-worth clients. We were lucky to have the opportunity of the new migration rules introduced into Australia that try to access ultra-high-net-worth clients. The SUMO SIV Managed Fund is unique in comparison to other managed funds in Australia because the structure is what they call an IDPS-like structure, which means Investor-Directed Portfolio Services. That allows the investor to choose specific assets based upon their needs. So as compared to other managed funds where your monies are invested by a manager, our fund allows the investor to select direct assets within the assets listed by the Minister for Immigration in Australia.
Our fund is very attractive to investors who wish to have a certain degree of control over their investments. Our fund is not a unitized fund. We would only invest in accordance with the client's directions.
There are no risks associated with using the SUMO SIV fund because the investor selects their own portfolio. They can select it in accordance with their risk profile. For example, a conservative investor might choose to invest only in cash and bonds, whereas a more aggressive investor might wish to do property development.
So the assets include real estate in Australia, direct shares listed on the Australian Stock Exchange, shares that will be listed in the next 12 months, agribusiness investments, and a whole range of other investments, including mortgages against real estate in Australia. Government bonds are also another investment class, as well as putting money simply in the bank and kept as cash.
If an investor has not fully decided on where to invest their monies, they can instruct us to simply leave the money in the bank in Australia until they have made up their mind or made a decision in conjunction with their financial advisors. As long as the monies are invested through our fund, we are able to invest that money in a bank account in a term deposit, and that will still be a compliant investment.
The asset portfolio can be changed at any time by the investor. So if the investor initially puts money into cash under our fund and later wishes to acquire a home, it is very, very easy within the fund to switch the asset class to acquiring the home or shares for that matter.
Under the Australian Foreign Investment Review Board regulations, SIV investors can buy new or off-the-plan properties through a managed fund. So we've already managed to secure a number of those types of properties for our clients.
One of the special features of our fund is that we can lend for property development purposes, as long as we get a mortgage over the development land. This will be very attractive to investors who wish to carry out property developments in Australia.
With property investments, those can be transferred into an investor's personal name at the end of 4 years with no CGT and no stamp duty on the transfer. We are particularly well placed to help Chinese clients. Because 2 of our 3 directors are of a Chinese background, we can speak their language. As well as that, we have a staff member based exclusively in China to assist with any cross-border work.
The boutique nature of our fund means that we're able to provide personalized service to our clients. This includes referring them to accountants, lawyers, or financial advisors. We are also able to assist them with enrolling their children into schools or the search for good schools or looking for a home for them in Australia.
We work with migration agents directly to ensure that the process is streamlined. We've even gone to the extent of arranging home and contents insurance for clients' properties.
As a boutique fund, we have a very unique way of welcoming our new guest into Australia. We would be very happy to pick them up from the airport in one of our Rolls Royces. We would love to show them around Sydney Harbour in a magnificent yacht, and we have a concierge service that will show our clients through some of the beautiful properties in Sydney, as well as anything else that they wish to see. We have looked at a number of managed funds in the Australian market and looked at all of the fees. Our fund is unique in that we can structure the fees to suit the investors based upon the asset class they select. We will never be beaten on fees. We would be very happy to welcome potential investors into our fund. If you would like to find out more, please review our website, which is sumosiv.com, and we would be very happy to speak to you individually on how we can assist.
大家好，我是曾强，苏莫 SIV 基金的董事。苏莫 SIV 基金是为澳大利亚重大投资者签证，也就是188C 签证而专门设立的基金。重大投资者签证要求申请人投资500万澳币到符合要求的投资中4年，在4年中，申请人要在澳洲平均每年居住40天。然后全家可以申请，获得永久居留权。除此之外，没有英语、年龄、创新点等其他要求。这个签证对500万澳币的投资范围有特殊要求。苏莫重大投资者签证基金就是为了符合这些投资要求而设计的，它有充分的灵活性，可以按投资者的要求进行投资。投资的安全性有保障，投资者可以通过基金投资房地产等等。如果您想了解更多的情况，请登录我们的网站 3w.sumosiv.com， 谢谢。